Yo, Dre Burning Blunts here with another episode of Madden 20 Franchise Career. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, drop a like, drop a subscribe down below.
Matching hundreds.
And for the next episode of Madden 20, the Lions are going up against the Cowboys in Dallas.
Who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago. As it'll be the
2,000-yard rushers so far this season. Go head to head. Oh, we're actually at home this week, actually.
But kickoff
Either way, we're in the dome, so it doesn't matter. We're about to whoop the Cowboys' ass. Currently, Dak is in his dispute of the $30 or $40 million. I don't even think he's worth 30. I think he's worth about 20, 25 at most. Other than that, let's get into this and let's see how it goes. I actually upped the ante on the minutes per quarter. We are no longer doing 8-minute quarters. We're doing 9-minute quarters just because I'm tired of my quarterback, Damon not having enough time to pass the ball due to that man right there. He's a great runner, but I believe we can have a great runner and a great passer on the same team because we don't have a dominant receiver. So, Damon's got his X Factor, Andre has his X Factor, let's utilize both. And as you can see, the playoff picture so far after 10 weeks, the Bears are still trying to make it in. I hope they're making it. I'm trying to see if I could get them in with us, just because that's my favorite team. I just want to, if I got to go ahead and simulate the game versus them at home in 2 weeks to get them into the playoffs, I just might have to do that.
The NFL season is hit high gear, and off we go in week 11.
But we'll see how it goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
This is going to be the first drive for the Cowboys, and there goes the man who believes he deserves $40 million.
Quarterback Dak Prescott at the helm. The passing yards a career high last year, close
only
to
2 interceptions in 10 weeks.
Protection was a problem for Dak Prescott. His 56 sacks taken were one fewer than his previous 2 years combined. A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Oh, he bucked up last week too.
Very productive. 3 touchdowns.
Not this week.
One through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Now Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a
Oh,
completion.
God.
20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys.
They said, y'all want to play man? We're never good at playing man, ever. Every time we play man, we let up a big play.
In the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter
we gonna
what,
figure it out.
The right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Fuck his arm out.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way.
So we definitely got to stay away from that man.
Yeah, one thing he said, he's
Demarcus Lawrence.
We know he's not bad at this, but
because we know he is trying to wreck shop this game.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
And they've got it well across
midfield. 30-yard game.
Before it's all said and done.
That man is just
28
too
yards
cold.
On the ground.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And now the offense for Detroit.
Tight end Jesse James has made the move from Pittsburgh, where he spent his first 4 NFL seasons. Now he's going to reside in Detroit. A big target is 6'7", a terrific run blocker, has a great chance to beat his career high in receptions of 43 in 2017 in the Lions' pass-first offense.
We're not pass-first anymore.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he's going to pick him up some yards.
Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Down, 91.
A first down carry for Davis. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice before.
And that is caught.
Hawkinson.
Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
Let's see if they'll end up
and let's think
leaving
about
this
what
game
every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be.
That long hair Samoan looking motherfucker
can as many home
hit
games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete.
Elijah ain't missing that.
Right at the 34 here. It's a
they almost like we running.
Set up a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They go play action here on 1st down. Pass incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up 2nd down. The offensive starters now for the Cowboys.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit every time I think about Zach Martin and the controversy, air quotes there, about him being picked by the Cowboys because many thought they didn't know their player was going to be picked in that spot.
Trey Flowers
they made
is there.
the right call in getting Zach Martin. Versatile player, played guard and tackle in college, and uses that versatility to his great advantage in the NFL. Immediately was an all-pro and continues to play to that level. Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Dak finding his tight end Witten, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Prescott now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They play fake to Eilliot. Now Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
No.
Able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Well, look now at the starters on the defensive side for the Lions. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To the air again, Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten.
Good D.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in
yard longer.
Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
Come on, 68.
That's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase.
I definitely drug that route out, but
in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. He'll have a 1st down past the 40.
Hope that nigga but ran out of bounds.
Right at the 40. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone. Or
better against man.
That boy be juicing.
And you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That boy be juicing.
They're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the
juicing.
run game.
Oops.
And why not?
Oops.
What we're seeing so far, working pretty
That boy
well
just
from
be
them.
straight juicing,
You know
man.
something about the best performers do their job when the lights come on? I think he likes natural light best.
Check right. Watching your five. Here we go. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away.
That's that #1.
Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Steps away to his left. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay.
Oh, you were so close. You just had to step in.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired on. That's a big game. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
We'll go ahead.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Another try for Davis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination.
That was an execution that we needed. We just needed to regroup, come back, and make smarter decisions. That we're not good at running the ball from under the center. We're very good at running the ball in the shotgun.
Possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident.
He broke Elijah's tackle.
But just let him know, hey, if
I should have smacked that nigga. That's what I should have did. I was trying to be nice.
Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Eilliot, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense,
and he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Running.
Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around.
It's going to be a tough game.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, and result.
Good.
6 points.
Touchdown. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's giving us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time.
Oh, my gosh, nigga, you didn't even have to jump. You could have just stood right there, you idiot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Just throw it, dude.
Hard, flat on his back. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied
Got
the
him
heat.
riled up.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can cut. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
We're supposed to stop him
able to record his 5th
one
sack
sack
of the season. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Dak feeling good.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with Eilliot. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
They're trying to drain us already.
They're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Thank you.
As he's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Make a move.
Kick that time, 52 yards. And the Lions will take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's made it easy for us to... Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
You're out. Check.
They begin with a run by Davis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And Amendola with a catch. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's why he's the best running back in the league.
Great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions are in.
He does whatever it takes.
And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation. It got his man complete.
Oh, God, they won't go down. They won't go down.
Now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys
They're just lighting it up from deep. They're not trying to lose.
Not a whole lot to recap on that
Dak
drive.
proves
Just
himself.
One play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely
he proves
is it a straight
himself.
line 75 yards too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately
Let's try to go down and tie it.
Taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
We'll try to tie it.
But look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. This is caught inside the 15.
I should have just threw it to that nigga.
Into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half.
Shit.
We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's been a wild game.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
We do get the ball back.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see what we can
The
get.
Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2nd and 2. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route.
Damon is very persistent.
Make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum to launch another one.
Over the middle, it's Amendola. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Flush to his right. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Lions are in for 6.
That was the drive we needed, so I had to get serious on their ass.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never.
I could have ran that whole fucking drive, but it's like I'm trying to be smart in my game plan and know when to run the ball too much. Running the ball right now a lot. I hope,
they head out for their first possession.
Once we get into the 4th quarter, I hope a lot more.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams
defense, we gotta get it together.
Just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have on their sleeve.
Fuck.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That good for 19 and a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard or 2, or a play or 2. 2nd and 9.
Without him.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
And Pollard is balling.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Damn, bro. We cannot stop these niggas, bro.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are in for 6. He's giving them a little jolt. Just gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
We're not scared offensively. Defensively,
a moment ago, the touchdown that puts him back
face
behind.
mask.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go. Watch the edge. Topper.
They go again with Davis. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Yeah, lucky he was tired.
Up to the 47.
That boy would have kept marching.
A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense.
Surprised he's not in the zone yet.
5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Back to throw here. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
Now give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Leighton Vander Esch, third in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And the pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. We gonna just kick the field goal.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9
that
plays.
Main come in handy.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Exactly.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is Prescott. This one complete to Gresham.
Holding.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
We'll take it.
So this will be
take
accepted
it.
As it moves the offense backwards.
We'll take it.
After the penalty, it's Eilliot.
We'll take it.
Tavon Wilson up to make the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Again, it's Eilliot.
Third down.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
All right, we gotta.
Well executed there on second down.
We gotta
so
get a good play here, y'all.
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long distance.
Oh!
It's intercepted.
Coleman, baby!
By Justin Coleman. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the
There we
differences
go.
between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball.
That's cool.
That's exactly what happened on that play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen,
They're just gonna let the
that's
quarter
when
go.
you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Second down and inches. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it. Hey, echo.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
There we go.
Down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down, we're running,
Tell
of
you what,
course.
he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no
It's
different.
kind of fucked up that I don't ever let him
I think he looks at it as
get a chance to score a rushing touchdown, but it's
Now a shotgun.
it's all like, he was open.
He's gonna go down. Sacked back at
Niggas
the
is
13-yard
fast.
line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
So we gonna try pass
That
now
was
then,
point
nigga.
counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
I've seen this before.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Incomplete, but a penalty
Holding.
flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
2nd and 22.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, are you serious, bruh?
These guys will take over at their own 44.
My nigga just runs right past it, bruh.
One slip away last week.
Just
as well,
one,
so that's
just.
2 fumbles lost.
I mean, if we lose, we lose, but damn.
And we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other.
Tavier.
Both hands on the football. Taking care
Don't
of it,
play that.
putting it
I read
away
that
so
straight
ball
from the
doesn't get
jump.
dropped. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Prescott now. And that's Eilliot.
Nothing.
And we see another pitch and
Go
catch
ahead and
there to the
punt
running
that
back.
up.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
fucking
big
11.
plays for an offense.
89 yards to go.
So out now come the Lions. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team. Because your defense has to make that
Boy,
stand
be
up.
tiptoeing, slip slower.
Here up at about the 22-yard
That
line.
boy,
7 yards
he's awesome.
there
You
and a
can't
first
stop that,
down.
man.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
My 7.
I'm gonna chance these guys.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick upon his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not
It's
playing
worked all
receivers
game.
as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
It's worked all
After getting
game.
stuffed on first down, not much
See if
better
we can
there.
get something.
2-yard
Why not,
gain.
right?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Back to throw. It's caught.
Jones be there for you, boy.
Field across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I
Don't
hate that when we
fumble,
talk about a
man.
300-yard
Don't
passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies
Fucking
excellence, and he's achieved that in his
holding.
performance.
God damn, y'all.
Holding. Offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their
Bro, you
hands
ain't gotta
inside when they're
hold.
blocking.
That's one
Ever
thing
since they
you ain't
liberalized
gotta
the
do.
rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll set up to throw, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second and 14. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
I trust you.
Second and 14. And it's caught here, Amendola. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
We riding off of Damon's arm right now.
Catches another one.
I think this comes under
Johnson.
the heading of until they stop
I remember
it.
one game you got the ball this late in the game and fucking fumbled.
And they keep making the connection.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
We just trying to survive. Shit, this shit ain't even easy, like, at all. Like, these niggas showed up to play.
Possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
You want that 200-yard game.
These tackles, that could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
On second down now, it's Davis. A great effort there. His
There we
third
go.
touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. They get
11
one more
plays,
as the extra
90
point's up
yards.
good, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards.
Gave him one to the outside and gave him a stutter step.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
Come on,
line.
D.
So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 7. A minute 50 to play. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. I know receivers, they think they
And
can
that was
catch
against the
break a
third.
tackle and
Oh,
turn
that
it
was,
into a
yeah,
big game.
4th-string
And he's
corner.
unable to grab it. Thought he might have had
Morris
position,
Claiborne.
couldn't hold on, 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
Oh, somebody get that.
It's on the ground.
Get
And it's
that.
picked up by the Lions.
Let's go.
And the return stops at the
Let's
39-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How
Put a
deflating.
number on that boy.
I mean, let's
The
face it,
tandem.
heartbreaking. They had an opportunity,
The
had a chance,
tandem.
and probably were feeling pretty good about
Gave that
what was
nigga a little
going on,
brush.
and
Elijah
that was
came
taken
over and
away from
said,
them by their own
gimme.
The opportunity squad.
Gimme.
The
Gimme
Lions
that.
offense, they get ready to head
Give
back onto
him
the
that.
field. And this game not quite
He
in the game
hungry.
yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And I think
That's
this
fine.
defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
If we
Now
didn't,
the Cowboys going to burn
would
the
that make us
first of their
dumb?
timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it again here with Davis.
First down.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
Third
as they
and
get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
We can bust a field goal.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've had
this
good
is
success,
his
5 for 8
favorite
to
time
this
of the
point.
game.
They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Davis will try to run for it. And he's able
The
to get
favorite time of the game.
Down at the 25.
When everyone's pinching in, trying to run. He like Le'Veon, very, very patient.
In the football game.
He gonna make you look stupid. We need play type, no concept. Yep, sweep. Jet sweep. We need that. Galladay. We'll give it to Jones. Just cause no, we'll go the other way. We're not even gonna make it. Fuck. Stupid, 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 stupid.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Yeah, at least you get touches
there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down, it's Davis.
Face mask.
Tackle made there by Cheetah. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either.
Just because they gave us a good game, and I respect them very much, I will go that way one time. Not what type of, yeah, I guess I will.
And it can backfire on them.
Nobody's getting the tackle for it.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Now 4th quarter.
So for Detroit,
boys be getting tight. But thank you guys for watching. That's the end of the show. As you can see, Andre Davis and Damon is just the dominant factor. Catch up with us next week. I'm out of here.
And they'll look to get back in the winning
Dre burning out.
as they head to Foxborough to